Hi, what's your name?
My name is James, man.
James?
Yep.
Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, man.
Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Baton Rouge, man.
What was your childhood like?
It was real rough, man. My dad was strung out on crack cocaine real bad, so it was a rough one for me. But I was striving to get by.
Can you?
My mom never did drugs, never smoked a cigarette.
And they were together your whole?
My mom was with him pretty much until he went back to prison the last time.
Back to prison?
Yeah, he been in prison most of my whole life. He been in prison, so he wasn't never really a father figure in my life. So really, I just was raised by the streets. I was just out of the house all the time.
You say that again?
Out of the house all the time, like never in the house, always in the streets.
So how many years do you think you had with your father growing up?
Oh man, maybe 4 years, 5 years.
4 or 5?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you said your mother was a nice lady?
Nice. She still is a nice lady, wonderful
Yeah.
lady. Yeah, she stays in Baton Rouge. She still stays in Baton Rouge. She's from Louisiana.
Did she stay married to him?
No. They ended up separating. She ended up going over. He ended up going his way. Yeah, he free now, man. He doing pretty. Okay. Yeah.
And did you graduate high school?
No.
You didn't?
No, I got a GED.
GED? What happened there?
I got a culinary arts degree.
I got a culinary arts degree too.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I went to school right across the river.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my school got sued
Wow.
because the tuition was too expensive for what you got paid.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they stopped getting the federal grants.
Yeah.
But where'd you go to school?
I went to school at Rosenwald, Louisiana. Rosenwald is an adult learning center down back in Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Yeah.
Nice. And you cooked?
Yeah, I can cook. I got a cooking job right now. I work at Taco right there off of 6th Street right there.
I just got back in the kitchen again after 15 years.
Oh, wow.
It's been a long time.
That's been a long time.
Yeah, it's very familiar still.
No, it's pretty much, all of it is pretty much the same.
Yeah, it's just hard work.
Yeah.
And so what was your life like? What brought you to Pittsburgh?
Man, I just had a friend was saying he was coming here, and I had a little money saved up, and my buddy was like, "Hey man, you want to see something different? I'm going to Pittsburgh." And I was like, "Dude, I never been outside of Louisiana, so."
This is your first?
This is my first time
outside of Louisiana?
Out of Louisiana,
Yeah.
my first time, yes sir.
Yeah.
My first time ever leaving Louisiana. I am 39 years old.
Well, welcome to Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So
it's a nice city, but it gets cold in Louisiana. People don't realize it gets cold in Louisiana.
Nah, but they telling me this is
it's
they
different.
snow and stuff up here. I never seen snow or nothing like that. You know what I mean?
What?
Never seen snow.
I saw it snow 3 times in New Orleans.
Never been in snow, because Louisiana don't get that cold to where it snows.
I was there for a little over 10 years.
Yeah.
It snowed one day. It laid about a 1/4 inch on Christmas.
It
was like 15 years ago.
Yeah.
It was a fluke.
I just never really ever, like they said, my buddy was showing me pictures. They all in snow, walking through snow on rooftops. I never seen that type of stuff.
Well, the weather will kill you here, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. So you're on the street now?
Yeah, I'm on the street.
Yeah. How long have you been homeless?
Hey man, since I made it here, maybe about 2 weeks now.
2 weeks?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know nobody here. I just came here.
Yeah.
My buddy and I'm going to with his family and stuff, and so I just went to the shelter. I was like the closest shelter to me because I got a Greyhound bus right over there.
Yeah.
Right across the bridge, right around there.
Yeah.
And I just walked up here, and dude was like, "Man, they got a shelter right here." So I went over there this morning, and they accepted me in. So you got to be back there at 5:30. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's all cool. It's cool. It's not a bad thing, man. You go through things in life. Man, I had good jobs, man.
So what happened?
I had a wife. Drinking. Alcoholic, man. So
Yeah.
I like to drink a lot. So I really lost a lot of my stuff that I had by drinking.
How did you get caught up in too much alcohol?
A lot of stress, a lot of going through mental problems, going through things in my head and my mind. And
Can you expound on that?
Yeah, man, I just, you know, like when me and my wife first got married, everything was, you know, it was lovely, man. It was good, it was cool. We had our first child. Everything was wonderful. And then, you know, she wanted a boy, but we ended up getting another girl, and she just wasn't the same person no more. So it's like it was a lot of strain, a lot of going through the arguments, the fussing, the fighting, you know what I mean? So I just didn't want to go through it anymore.
Did she drink too?
No.
No.
Nah, she wasn't on no drugs. She was just a little bipolar. She had bipolar. She was taking medicine for bipolar and for depression. So she always had her little ups and she had her downs. She had her good days, she had her bad days. You know what I mean? I tried to stick in there as long as I could. This is my wife, so it's like I married this woman. So it's like, just went through a lot, man. So that what made me, at first I just started drinking a little. And then a little turned into, you know, drinking every other 3 days. Then it went from that to drinking every day, but not as much. Then it went from just drinking half of the day, or then it went from just drinking all the time. Like, so it was like, you know, if I wake up, I'm getting it. If I'm going to bed, I'm having it. So it's like, you know, I done been to rehab and everything, man. I done came back out, man. I done did like 3 rehabs for drinking. And it's just like.
How long did you stay dry?
This time I stayed dry for 90 days, like 90 days this time. Yeah, 90 days. After I got out the rehab, because I was in the rehab for 3 months, for 90 days, and then I got out and I stayed clean. So I stayed clean like 6 months. That's about the longest ever. And I'm back drinking now. So.
Did your life improve much for those 6 months?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
It did. Yeah, picked up weight, picked up appetite. All type of things, man. All type of things, you know.
And what happened that do you think that made you go back?
Right now I've been drinking for I've been drinking for 2 weeks now. I just really started back. But I sense it's getting worse because I be feeling like, okay, I need it in the morning now, stuff like that. But I don't drink nothing but beer. I don't drink alcohol. Like, I just like to drink beer. So it's like...
It has a moderating factor in it, you know, because it's thinned out.
Yes. And I just been smoking marijuana all my life, so that's just not even much a drug. That's just something that you just have it every day. Like I was smoking marijuana since I was 11 years old. Like, so that's nothing. But the drinking part.
I started when I was 15.
Yeah, I started when I was like 11, man.
I don't think I'd be alive without.
My dad used to smoke with us, bro. Like, that's how I know he wasn't a good. Now I know that's an
When did
adult
he give it to you?
Maybe when I was like 10.
10. Yeah.
I was like 10 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
Yes, it is. Because I never. Really...
Of course, my dad gave me alcohol around that age too. That's messed up too.
He didn't give me no alcohol, bro. I started
really?
drinking.
Well, that's better, you know.
Bro,
I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna tell you how I started drinking from a lady, from a chick I was going with, and that's how I started drinking. I started drinking from a woman. I didn't start drinking from a man, homeboy, nothing. I was always really against alcohol. But now it's like I love it, you know what I mean? And
what is it about it you love?
The feeling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, you can be straight. You just be in a whole different, you know, little situation. Sometimes you feel good. It depends on what you're doing. Like, see me, I just be drinking a beer, so.
I can smell it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And I was smoking a little marijuana, so, you know, I'm cooling, man. I'm laid back. I don't have to work today. Got to go to court tomorrow. But Yeah.
Court already?
Yeah, I had to go to
Pittsburgh?
court. Yeah, I had to go to court. Yeah, because I was already in Pittsburgh and I left and went back home and came back, and I got a citation. I was drinking in Market Square, man, and they caught me with the beer.
Yeah, it's not Jackson Square. Yeah, different culture
man,
for
so
sure.
I just gotta go in front of gotta go in front for that, but I don't see nothing going on with that. Probably pay a little fine. I got a little money, so I just maybe I'll just see what they want to do with that, and then I gotta go to work from there. So it's like gotta work tomorrow. So yeah.
You said you were dealing with some mental issues from with your wife.
Mm-hmm.
That was just her issues you were talking about, not your personal issues. I mean, aside from the stress.
Well, I seen my twin brother get killed in front of me.
That'll do it. That'll cause some issues. Your twin.
My twin. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
a twin. Yeah.
How old were you when that happened?
27.
And what happened?
He robbed somebody, and somebody. How can you say somebody paid somebody to kill him?
Yeah,
So
that's what it was. Put a hit on him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you saw it was a gun violence?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Was it a-
shot him too, but it still ain't saved my brother. But you know, I got shot in the process of that too. But
You got shot?
yeah, I got shot too.
Is he an identical twin?
Yeah, my identical.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's gotta be.
He just had a cross in his face. So yeah.
You gotta. I
That was a
imagine.
little weird for me. But
I have never really talked to many people that were identical twins. You had a really strong connection with him.
yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
My God. That's terrible.
My guy, man. My brother.
Well, thanks for talking with me.
Man, no problem, man.
Yeah.
No problem, brother.
I'll put this up.